I just feel like there's never enough time in the day to get all the things done you want to do. People come in with such great ideas of bread that we should make, and there's just not enough time to do it. So I think I've been running Bolivar Bread. We've been in this spot for a little over 3 years, about 3.5 years, but we started Bolivar Bread out of my house almost 5 years ago. And so from my house, we went to a small commissary kitchen, and then from there, a year later, we opened our storefront in 2021. My daily routine, that's a really good question because it's different every single day. But typically what I do is I'm the morning baker, and what that means is that I come in before the store even opens. Usually that's around 5 o'clock in the morning. So we have about 3 hours until the store opens at 8 to get everything ready. So I'm baking off all of our sourdough breads. As soon as I get in, we'll bake off our chocolate chip cookies, all of our scones, things like that. And then I'll start making mixes for the day. So I'll mix our baguette dough, I'll mix our focaccia dough, and then we'll kind of move through the day that way. So as soon as the other people come in at 7, then I can kind of switch to just doing the oven work. And we typically have somebody doing mixes, so they mix all of the dough. We have somebody doing shaping, and then we have somebody who does the oven. So I usually start out doing baking in the morning, and then I switch to the oven. My day usually ends around 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening, in the afternoon. And then after that, I go home and I make sure that we have all of our orders placed for the rest of the day, that I've talked to all of our vendors who have ordered their bread so that we can accommodate them. And that's basically my day. Process for coming up with new breads. We like to listen to our customers, and if they have ideas, we try and figure out how we can incorporate those into our daily production. We like to do at least one special bread every month. We'll do one special bread, and the special bread this time is chocolate and cherry sourdough with orange zest in it. We do a green pesto one for St. Patrick's Day. We'll do Irish soda bread. We'll do a hot chocolate sourdough for winter time. We try and do special breads based on the time of the year and what is coming out of farmers markets and what our customers are looking for. When I started this business, it was just a one-person business. It was just me, and I did everything from mixing the dough to delivering it to doing all of the money and all of the business part of it. Now we have a really good team. We have 12 people that work with us. So they take care of our customers. They make sure we keep everything stocked. My family has been a huge help to me. My husband works here on the weekends, and my mom does deliveries for me, and my dad does dishes when we get really busy. So it really is kind of a family affair, and we've gotten a lot of help along the way from family and friends. What motivates me to continue, I feel like, probably our community. Every single day we have so many regulars that come in here, and I feel like I'm a part of their lives and they're a part of our lives, and it really, we show up for each other. So like they come here, we go, we're here for them, and that keep making sure that we can be a part of the community long term is what motivates me. I want this to be a place that sticks around for a long time. I did not expect this to take off the way that it had. I started out of my house right at the beginning of COVID, and it was definitely, I had been a pastry chef for 20 years before, so I kind of knew what I was doing, but I'd never really done it for myself. I'd always worked for other people. So I think when people started placing orders, and it started to be, at first it was people whose names I knew, my neighbors, my mom and dad, things like that, my friends, and then it was like, well, people I didn't know, and then it was like, wait a minute, like people want to buy what I'm making? This is really kind of crazy. And then it's gotten so much bigger than that. I thought that I would be able to open this place with 4 people, and we wouldn't really need much of a crew because, it would just be me baking, and it wouldn't be that big. And now we have 12 people working here, and we provide bread to 14 different markets. And so it has blown up, and I'm really happy about that, but it wasn't anything that I ever anticipated at all. People should eat food grown locally, because when you spend your food dollars here, that means that we as a local business can then support our community in ways that maybe Walmart or Amazon or Food Lion doesn't. So when you're deciding to buy local food, you're supporting a local economy, you're supporting a local farmer or a local producer, but you're also making it so that there are jobs here for people to have instead of just corporate jobs that you're maybe a number or you're not an important part of the puzzle. They've been very helpful. I think a lot of what we do with our local farmers markets and our local vendors is what it does is it helps get our name out there. So, you know, people come to the market, they've never heard of us, but they saw our name on the list. Maybe they'll try a loaf of bread and then they'll come in the store. So we do get a lot of people that come in and they say, oh, well, we bought your bread at community markets, or we got your bread in a food box, because we've done donations for the food box donations and for the kids' backpacks donations. So that I feel like gets our name in front of people who wouldn't normally know that we exist. I'm just really thankful that places like community markets exist. They're doing the hard work of making it easier for people to buy locally, you know. Whereas I used to go to like Aldi or Food Line and get all my groceries for the week, now I can go online and pick, you know, the community market right here in Harpers Ferry. They do one called the Union Market. I can get the bulk of what I need from there, which is great. So I can buy local chicken, I can buy local greens, I can buy local bread. Not that I need local bread, but you know. Where I would normally have had to go to 6 or 7 different places, now I can come to one place. So that's what I'm really happy about community markets, is that they've really brought all of those farmers and all of those producers together to make it so much easier for someone like me or someone like you to be able to kind of walk the walk of like supporting your local community in that sense.